It was so good.
Ba-doop.
Hi, my name is Ariel, and today I'm going to be doing a book review for The Cartographers by Peng Shepherd. I have read her debut novel, The Book of M. I have a book review for this one already. I suggest going and watching that at some point. That book was amazing. 5 stars. But enough about that one. The Cartographers is, I think, an adventure / thriller novel is what I would call it. It was so good. I read it as a book club read with 2 of my best friends. We had so much fun reading it. I read it on my Kindle, which is why I don't have a physical book to show you. But let's get into it. So the book is about our main protagonist, Nell. Nell is a cartographer. No, she is not a cartographer in the sense that she runs around, heaven and high water to look up things and map it out. No, she went to school for all things for cartography, specifically like older maps, refinishing them, making them look nice, making them feel like they're brand new again. But that is not what we find her doing. We find her making and printing existing maps, dyeing them with tea leaves, and selling them to the masses. Because she got her career ruined by her father over finding something in a box labeled junk that he totally blew up about and fired her, ruining her career. So now she's here, hating her life, when she gets a phone call from the New York Public Library, where she worked and had her career ended, letting them know that her father, the head of the maps division at the New York Public Library, is dead at his desk. And she's like, wow, I haven't talked to him for 7 years. That being said, she has to go there and talk to the police, and she starts looking through his things and finds one of the objects that was in the box, which was a map that she was initially very excited about. And it was just a run-of-the-mill, keep it in your car and drive through a town type of map. Something that was probably like a couple dollars when it was first purchased. Why would he keep that map, she wonders? Why would he keep this around? Why would he bother? And then the adventure ensues. She has now hyperfixated on this map, her father's death, and anybody who can tell her anything about any of it. And that is literally all I can really tell you without spoiling the book. I am going to give a little bit of extra detail, but if you don't want that and you want to skip to the pros and cons, here they are. So upon finding this map, she sees this little symbol. It's like a compass rose, but with a little C in the center. And she finds this on multiple things, and it stands for the Cartographers, which is what the book is named for. And it turns out there is someone out there that really, really wants this map. Okay, now that's all I can tell you. Okay, bye. If you've seen my videos before, you know I like to do my pros and cons and start with my cons first, so we end on a good note. One of my biggest cons, it's my second biggest con, is NYPL. The New York Public Library. It is referred to as the NYPL, and occasionally the New York Public Library, through this books like you just threw sprinkles at a cake. It's everywhere. I really, really wish she would have referred to it as the library to people who already knew the library. To anybody she's talking to, they know what it is. They don't just have to, just NYPL. I was seeing NYPL in my sleep. I have to call the New York Public Library, even though I have yet to go there, the NYPL now. Because it's never going to be the same for me. Ever. My biggest con of all is this plot hole that I don't understand it, and it involves the magic. I understood what happened, but not in the sense of the complete understanding of the mechanics of what happened. It has to do with a place on the map, her deceased mother, and her. There's a thing that happened. I don't understand. That was annoying, but I still really liked it. So, pros. My biggest pro for the entire thing was the writing. I already knew it was going to be good because I read her first book, absolutely loved it. Just, it was phenomenal, and I was not disappointed at all. Another big pro I have is how some of the characters were introduced. Actually, almost every character was introduced. Like all the big main characters, is they weren't just like, "Hi, I'm Romy." It's okay. Nell and Romy have met, and while she's introducing herself to Nell, she's telling her a story. She's explaining her past and her parents' past and this entire group of friends' past, but also introducing herself. It was so good. I loved every bit of it because it was like being in someone else's head while also being in your main character's head. It was really cool. Also, there are maps in the book, obviously, which I can't open because I already returned it to the library, but they're real maps. They're real maps of real places. Actually, I listened to a podcast about that, and the map in question in the book that is, the star of the show, that is the copy that's in the book is actually her real copy, or one of her real copies of that. And I listened to it on Spotify. I believe the podcast is called Book Club Girls. I'll leave a link to it in my bio so you can listen to it too after you finish reading the book if you haven't already. Along with that pro is I really loved how real the characters felt. How I felt like they could just be real people that walk into a room I'm in and we just start a conversation. They were very solid characters, and I love that in a book. I do love plot-driven books, but a character-driven novel with a really good plot is my all-time favorite. And my last pro, which is a little teeny detail in the book, is this compass rose with a C in it. That is the, signature of the Cartographers, and I just think it is so cute. I love it. Anytime I think about this book, that immediately flashes in my head, and I just think it's really cool. Do you have a favorite map? Fictional or real? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know if you've read this book and what you think about it. I know some people really don't like it, but I also know some people really love it. So I would love to have a conversation. But that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope that you will check out some more of my videos if you haven't already. And please pick up the Book of M. It's fantastic. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.